Hi, it's a bit early, but I just thought I would come on and record it. Just check everything's okay. How are we doing? I hope we're all fine and dandy and good. I'm just going to shut the door for a second. And we're going to put some music on. While we just give it a few moments. So today's going to be a lot of wrist work. Of course, I'll always give you alternatives, as I normally do. So if you're finding that it is too much for you, of course, always have options. So lots of kind of plank work and associated stuff. So I hope you enjoy it. And how's your heads doing? Are you all right? I expect a lot of you are back to work and getting out and about a lot more than we were, which is always a good thing, although typically the weather's not been wonderful this week. And I've been teaching outdoors and getting very wet quite a few times. So for those of you that have been doing outside classes, well done you. Okay. So I'll start with warm up. Feet, as always, are hip width. And waist is even between your toes and your heels, your left and your right, and between your in and your outside of your foot. So let's draw the knees up, tuck the tailbone under, and make sure that the 3 points of the pelvis are lateral. That we are lengthened through the spine, the breastbone is elevated, and the shoulders are rolled up, back, and down, so that the third finger lines up with your seam of your trousers. Chin in towards the body, crown of the head towards the sky. And we're going to take a moment to do all our checks. So firstly, check the weight within the feet using your compass points. Are they even between all four? And then to turn your attention to your stance. So is the neck long? Are the shoulder blades engaged? Is the navel drawn to spine? And finally, to check how your body's feeling and whether you've got any aches and pains, and just being mindful of how you are feeling. And then we'll take a long and slow deep breath in through the nose. Expand the ribcage upwards and outwards. And exhale through the mouth. And again, deep wide breath. Exhale. One more time, deep and wide. Exhale. And then we open the eyes and we'll start to roll down through the body. So we're still keeping the weight forward on the front of the feet. Opening up the vertebrae. Bending those knees, pushing through the ground. Slowly unfurling, resetting, opening and lengthening. And again, we're pulling those shoulders down and away from the ears. We're softening the knees, we're taking the weight forward. Seat bones over the heels, push through the ground and slowly unfurl. We'll do one more of those, of course, before we add those shoulders in. So bend, press away, unfurl, restack and lengthen, open. Let's bring the shoulders forwards. We take them to one side, the opposite leg bends, and we roll them backwards. Let's roll them forwards on the way down. to the opposite side, and we roll. Good. And then we're going to bend the knees, take the legs wider. So open up and stretch, bend and swing and open. Good. Couple more. And again, stretch. Last one. Before we come into our circle. So the knees press out over the toes. The neck stays long. The navel's drawn to spine. And we'll reverse our circle. So again, press through the floor, circle through. Good. 2 more. And let's go into our Tai Chi move. So pull it in, press and swing around. Open the chest, connect the shoulder blades, transfer your weight. Good. 1 more. And let's swing. Lift those heels. Just let the body go. And then we'll twist, top back corner. Reaching up. 1 more. Come back into your center line. Turn the foot out, reset your posture. Place the weight through the heel as you stand nice and tall. And let's bring it across. And then half circle, so there's ronde. Good. Release that one. Reset your posture. Weight through the heel, heel in, toes out, squeeze the butt, draw the navel in. So always be mindful of how we're moving, where we're initiating the move from, how it's feeling. And half circle. Come back to your center line. Finally, opposite arm and leg. And again, drive out through the ground, soften the breastbone, soften the shoulders, lengthen the neck, connect the shoulder blades. Good. 1 more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Shake it out. We're going to start on hands and knees. So basic catch for the moment. We're going to start in our normal quadruped position. So our hands, shoulder width, wrists under shoulders, knees hip width. Initiating the move from the base of the spine. So we've got our tabletop position. We're retracting the shoulders. We're braced. Let the movement go. And tuck under. Press the floor away. Make sure you're not pushing back so that you're staying over those 2 points. Holding that up. And coming back up, holding the upper body position. Walk your hands and cross your hands over. Hold that stretch, and then again release it down. Pressing through the floor, and again tucking under, bracing, rounding through that spine. Slowly release. Bring it back into your center line, walk your hands to the other side, cross them over. Round through, push through the ground. Slowly release from the base of the spine, up. 1 more, tuck under and round. Release. Come back to your center line and relax. Staying here. Just take the weights out for the moment. We're coming into leg pull. If you're finding you struggle in a full plank position, then stay on the ground. So use your quadrupeds, making sure that your hips stay level and they're shining to the ground. Toe is flexed and lifting up and down with the toes. Okay. Otherwise, bringing yourself into your plank position. So making sure you're even between your points, come up onto the toes, press the weight through the heel, push the ground away, separate the shoulder blades, head in line with the spine, doesn't matter which leg, flexed foot, lifting up and down. Now, during that, making sure that you're not creeping back. 5, 6, so keep pressing the ground away, 7, 8, transfer your weight if you need to put your knees down, do, and come back up. Remember, this is your workout. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more. Release it down, relax your wrists, and give it a moment. Good. We're staying here, and we're going to bend our knees, and we're going to do half roll back with a rotational rise. So normally we would do it that way around. We're going to do it the opposite this time. So legs are bent, or you can straighten them slightly, heels on the ground, hands to the side of the head. So sit up, bring the elbows back so you can feel the shoulder blades connect, and you've got that length. So I'm going to C-curve off our seat bones, turn to the side, and as you do, roll up and come to your center line, keeping your elbows wide. So C-curve off your seat bones, twist to the side, roll it back up, and come to center. So again, C-curve back, twist to the side, roll it up, and come back in. And again, C-curve back, breathe, let the breath go to the side, roll it up on that rotation. And again, C-curve back. Make sure you're not gripping through the top of the thighs there. Roll it round and rise. C-curve back. Twist and round. We're going to do one more, and then I'm going to change it slightly. So we'll C-curve off our seat to the side, roll it back up. Exhale down. Twist. Roll it back to center. Okay, just relax for a moment. So this time we're going to roll down on a twist and stay down. So finding again that center point, lengthening up through the breastbone, shoulders down, elbows back, shoulder blades connected, C-curve off on that twist. And now extend your arms, and I want you to imagine that somebody's got hold of your fingers and they're pulling you away and you're resisting it. What you don't want to do is rock that pelvis. So keep reaching, using your side muscles, stretch away. And again, keep the seat bones down, keep the neck long. 5, 4, 3, 2, come back to your center line, rotate and rise. And again, C-curve off, twist to the side, reach, soften those shoulders. Imagine you're being pulled away. And again, really stretch so you can feel it through your side. Keep that neck long. Resist the pull. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Rise, release, and stretch. Well done. Good. Give it a bounce. And we'll come on to our tummies. So this is a hybrid exercise. Coming down onto the ground. Our arms are in goalposts. Now your head can be turned to the side if you prefer, or it can be central. So again, the legs are parallel. Again, shoulders pulled back, tailbone tucked, navel to spine. And firstly, just bend the knees so that the heels are over, and we're going to kick in. 1, 2, and release. So I'm going to add on. So again, retract, tuck under, kick in. 1, 2, strong legs, release. retract, tuck, brace, 1, 2, release. Remember, you can come up slightly if you prefer. 2 more, kick in. Really draw those weights in. So you've got your jeans, remember, they come out the tumble dryer, they're zipped, so you're zipping up those abdominals and pulling them back to the spine. 1 more. Okay, here comes your add-on. 2 kicks, slide the hands in under the shoulders, push yourself straight up into 2 press-ups, elbows behind you and slowly lower down, release, kick in, 1, 2, slide the hands in under the shoulders, press away from the floor, 1, keeping your form, head in line, elbows behind you as you lower down, arms to the ground, kick in, slide in, press, 1, 2, elbows behind, arms down, kick in, slide in, drive, 1, 2, elbows behind, 2 more, down, 1, 2, down, slide, press, 1, 2, elbows behind, last time, 1, 2, slide, up, press, 1, 2, elbows behind, slowly lower, release, turn the head in to one side, toes in, and relax it. Well done. Good. Alrighty. From here, we're going to turn over and a single leg bridge. Now you've got a choice again with your legs. You can either keep your feet flat, as we're going to do alternate leg, single leg bridges, or if you want more, you can keep your heels off the ground. In any case, we always start by checking where we are in space. Feet, knees, hips, shoulders, to the side, T position, one leg in tabletop, heel up or down. Remember, you're going to change. Gap chin chest, imprinted spine. Up we go, up, tap down, 2. So this heels are lifted. I'm not actually going all the way down. I'm just touching, right, but you can, if you need to, release. So it's up to you, depending on how you're feeling. And again, just press away. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. And slowly release. Again, any tension, turn your head to the side. Give yourself a little wiggle jiggle. Well done. Now, moving on, staying here. Choices with the leg. You can either have that leg extended or you can keep it to the ground. This leg in tabletop, you don't want to bring it too far in. You want it at your right angle, just so that your hip flexors are engaged here. Hands to the back of the head. Now, don't pull on the neck. So if you're going to do it, just press it on the occipital bone there so that the elbows are nice and wide. Again, you want to remain that gap. Imprinted spine then. And as you breathe out, look up. Now, your gaze should be over your knee, not at the sky and not too far down, because you can see it affects. And then slowly lower, not so that you're to the ground, and lift. Keeping this as flat as possible. So your triangle remains flat. So you're not twisted to one side, you're not lifting anything, you're not tilting. And slowly release. This leg remains static. So we're having to use the upper abdominals here to lift and release. Good, and again. Away. And again, up. 1 more. And on the next one, we're going to hold up. So lift it, no pulling. And again, breathing, ribs to hips, keep the connection. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Release that leg. Turn your head to one side. Release the neck and shoulders. And we're ready to reset the other side. So leg in line with hip or heel on the ground, the knee bent, leg up. Square shoulders. Gap chin chest. Take a breath. Lift up. And again, breathe and lift. So eye line over the knee. And again. Up. And down. And again, squeeze and lift. And again, up. 3 more. Away and lift. 2 left. 1 more time. Push, connect, flatten. Let's hold it up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more time. Slowly release it. Give your knees a little wiggle jiggle. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Stretch it out. Good. Well done. And turning yourself over. We're coming into a side plank. Excuse me. Remember, elbow under shoulder, stacked position knee. Yeah. If you're finding that difficult, you can do, or if you prefer, onto your wrists and shoulders. Okay. So I'm crossing my feet over, hand underneath. You don't want it too far away. You want to open up that line through your shoulders, pull your waist in, extend up, and then slowly lower down. And again, breathe, lift, and drop. So again, breathe and lift the rib cage together, head stays in line with the spine, shoulders stay stacked. Pushing the ground away. 2 more. 1 more time. Press away and lift. And release. Come off your shoulder. Release that. Let's do the other side. So again, choices. Open up. Lift. And slowly down. And again, open up. Lift those hips to the sky. Breathe again. Rib cage closed. And again. Thighs pulled up. 2 more. I've got to be really careful because I'm slipping. 1 more time. And release. Well done. Come off your shoulder. Relax it. And give it a shake. Good. Right, we're going to do a roll up, a full roll up and roll down. Remember, if you can't manage that, then do a half. I'm not there to kind of entice them to say, you know, so you have to be guided by you today. But rather than have our arms in line with our shoulders, I'm going to get you to take your arms up as if you're holding something. So you want a nice straight line between your shoulders and your fingertips. lifting up through your breastbone, C curve, up. Now we're not going to change our arm position, so we're going to roll down. Our arms are going to stay directly over our shoulders. We're going to lift our head, push up and reach as if we're reaching up for something. And again, C curve off our seat bones, dropping down to the sky, hands directly over the shoulders, lift your head and shoulders, push the ribs to hips and rise. And again, so my arms aren't moving throughout the movement, they're staying exactly where they are. And again, so all the work is being done by the body. And again, C curve down, press away, press and lift and rise. 2 more times. C curve down. Let that. Press the fingertips to look, ribs to hips and rise. Lengthen. Last time. Soften, roll off those seat bones. Away we go. Breathe, press. Stretch forward. Set. Relax it. And give it a bounce. Well done. Okay. We're back down. We've got an option for you. You can have your legs on the ground, but wider. So rather than hip width, take them towards the outside edge of your mat. Or if you prefer, you can have them in tabletop. I'll do a bit of both. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring the hands together in a press so they're flat. So you've got your palms together, your thumbs on top, and your legs wider. And again, toes on the ground. Connect, flatten your triangle, up you come, and press towards the sky. 1. So again, as if your hands are being pulled away from you. If you want to, you can bring your legs into tabletop and reach. So it's up to you. You could do a bit of both if you prefer. So you've got one challenge here, keeping the shoulder blades off the ground, or lifting up. And again, breathe. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Excuse me. Drop down, relax your chest, relax your knees, relax your neck. Super duper. And we're coming from there to sit on our bottoms. Now, legs only hip width. You don't want them any wider. And we are stacked, so our shoulders are over your hips. We're going to float up here. Pull the shoulder blades back, so the shoulder blade, the elbows back, sorry, so the shoulder blades connect. And this long position. Find your seat bones. 3 to the side, 2, 3, rotate the other way. 3, 2, 1. So again, down we go, aiming the elbow towards the ground. And also, when you're moving through, we're trying to keep on the upright this long and this long, so you don't disappear into your neck or that you collapse in to your waist by rolling off your seat bones. Good, we're going to do 2 more. And again. Last one. Good, other side. Dropping down, coming up, rotating. And again. Up you come. Good. Twist. And again, keeping all those salient points constant. Up. 2 more. Sit up tall, stack. 1 more. Release your shoulders, release your ankles, release the tension. Good. And then we're coming on to our elbows. Again, if this doesn't suit you, if you find it difficult with your neck or it bothers your back, you can either go higher or back down so that your hands are underneath your bottom and ballerina crisscross here. So, you know, take your pick, really. Otherwise, hands either side of the pelvis, roll it back so that your triangle is nice and flat. Lift the legs, extend them now at a depth to suit you. Ballerina crisscross. So we're crossing the feet over and under, not up and down, okay? Because sometimes it's difficult to see. So the neck is long, the navel is drawn in, we are staying connected, the feet aren't touching. And again, 8, 7. Keep long. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Release it, roll forward and stretch. Excellent job. Okay, we're back on to here. So hands under the shoulders. Again, if you don't want to do that, you know, remember, if you're struggling today for whatever reason, take it lower. You know, you guys know. Hand under the shoulder, draw your line, open up. Yeah. Lift that leg, rock under. Open up. Roll under. Press away through the ground. If you want to, lower that leg. And then open it. Exhale and open. Good. And again. 2 more. Tap down. Open up. 1 more. Release that. Give that wrist a relax. Come to the other side. So we're here. Draw your line. Make sure the wrist is under the shoulders. Yeah. Drop it down. And up you go. Again, if you want to, you can tap down. And then open up. You could leave it down. Depending, as I said, how you doing today. And up. And again, drop down. And up. 2 more. And up. 1 more. Release it. Sit back. One more on your wrist to finish. So we've got alternate knee taps. Remember, you don't want to do that. You can press and then maybe do that if you don't want to do it from the top down. Setup is exactly the same as we've been doing, wrist, knees, hips, shoulders. Tuck your tail, press away, push the ground away. Tap your knees, 1, 2, making sure we're staying nice and still and the back isn't dipping. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again, 4, press, 3, 2, 1, alternates, 1, 2, head in line, draw that navel in, 3, 4, tap down, 1, push, 2, 3, 4, alternates, 1, 2, 3, last set then, stay there, come on, you can do this, push away, 2, 3, 4, alternates, 1, 2, 3, 4, press away, release your knees, release your wrists, give it a shake, well done. So fishtail, shake it, release it however you like. Yep. And we'll just roll down through the shoulders, interlock, pull away as you seek go forward. Open up, circle the shoulders. Forward and back. Super duper. Swing the legs to the side. Walk the two ends together and slowly rise. Good. I'm sure you are absolutely awesome. So roll the shoulders back and down. Give them a cha-cha. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath. Exhale. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking part. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you next Friday.